take a look inside. Okay, Mishnah here. Gozos chavero shava pruta. Somebody steals at least a pruta's worth of something from his friend. And Vinishbalo, and then he swears to him that he did not steal it from him. Yolichenu achar v'afilu lamadai. He has to go after him to return it, even all the way to media. Meaning, no matter where he is, no matter where he's gotten to, he has to go ahead and return it to him. He can't just send it, as the Mishnah says, lo yiteina lo livno. You can't give it to the guy's son. V'lo l'shlucho, and you can't give it to his agent. Avonosi l'shliach beistin, but you can give it to an agent of the beistin. Because of the psukim, says that you have to return it to him. Because of that, basically, in this case, since he has stolen it and sworn, now why does it make a difference that he's sworn? So first of all, it's shava pruta. It has to be a pruta's worth. If it's less than a pruta is a very small amount, eighth of an isari talki. It's a very small amount of money. So we assume like the value of a few grapes or a few pennies or something like that. Exactly what a pruta is, machlokas, but it's a very small amount of money. If he steals less than that, it's not considered to be real theft. It is theft, but it's not theft that is significant enough that he'd have to return it. But if he steals more than that, so then it's significant. So when he swears, so once he takes an oath, hey, I didn't take this thing, then basically the owner ends up giving up on it. There's a yish balim. He says the guy swore, so then I have no idea who it is. It's not this guy, then I don't know who it is. He gives up on it, and therefore he has a responsibility to return it into the hands of the owner. If he makes an agent out of Beistin, so that's considered to be enough. But other than that, he has to return it actually to his hand. The Gemara learns out as well that that's if he's sending it in the hand of the agent of the fellow. But if he assigns an agent, he has two witnesses, that's like a shliach beit, that's like giving it to Beistin as well. Meaning if he says, this is my agent, as long as it actually gets to the guy, then he's fulfilled his responsibility of returning it. V'immeis yachzir liyorshav. If he dies, meaning if the fellow who he stole from dies, so he has to return it to the heirs. So this commission is coming to tell us that even to the heirs, he would have to chase them down to the other side of the earth in order to return it. Or Tosfos says maybe it means that even that he'd still have to pay the Karen and the Chomesh, meaning he'd still have to bring an Asham. Somebody who's a Gazlan who steals and swears has to pay the full amount back, and he has to add another fifth on top of that, and he still has to bring Karban Asham. So in such a case, the Mishnah is telling us that even in the case where it's just the heirs, he still would have to do such a thing.